Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate you being here. I hope while you're here, you'll decide to join Nene's Glam Squad. Go down below, hit that subscribe button, turn up the notification bell. That way, hopefully YouTube will notify you when I make a new upload. Gives a video a thumbs up, helps out the channel, lets YouTube know that you enjoy seeing the content, and it is very much appreciated. Also, leave a comment and say hi. Let me know that you stopped by. Happy Get Ready With Me Wednesday! I do this every week with my girl, Kat. Hey girl, hey! Thank you so much for doing these with me every week. I always enjoy seeing your videos, and I can't wait to see what you do this week and talk about what you did. And maybe some more wedding planning. Maybe you found the dress. I can't wait to know. But if you want to see what we're getting into today, stick around. I'll be right back. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate you wanting to hang out with me for a little bit. Kat's link will be down below in my description box. Make sure you go check her out. She's amazing. I love her to death. She means the world to me, and I would love for you to go over there and show her some support. See what palette she's using this week and what kind of look she's gonna do and what kind of fun stuff she's gonna talk about. This week, I'm doing something a little bit different. I have an IG collab that I need to do, and it's social media. I picked Marco Polo, and if any of you know what Marco Polo is, or if you don't know what Marco Polo is, it's an app that you can download on your phone, and you can live talk with people, not at the same time, but you send them a recorded message and then they send you a recorded message back. I love Marco Polo. I have quite a few friends on there that I keep in touch with, like the Beauty Ninjas, and this is what the app logo looks like. So we are going to do a look based on this. You can't really see. There's green, yellow, orange, red, purple, and blue. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this, you guys. I don't know if I maybe want to do two different eye looks and maybe do the yellow, orange, and red on one side, and the green, blue, and purple on the other side. What to do? Decisions. They're so hard. Why don't we get into the palettes that I picked out? I have these Kaleidos palettes that I got from Stacy, Flawed and Fabulous. My bestie, my beautiful bestie, sent me these palettes, and I haven't gotten into them for a while, and I looked at the colors, and I think these are a good pick. So this one right here is Future-ish 5 Electro Turquoise. So this is what it looks like. This is how it opens. Whoops. There went the shade protector. So there's some beautiful blues in here. There's also a nice little orange right there that I could use. The names are on the shade protector. I wish that they would put them on the palette, but that's palette number 1. Palette number 2, this one is Futurism 4 VR Neon. That's what this one looks like. Open it up, and yeah, these are some amazing colors. And there's a nice little mirror in here. It works really well if you're just wanting to look at your eyes. I did just take off my makeup that I had on today because I'm filming this Monday night. But those are some stunning colors. This green, yellow, orange, and red, those would probably be really good. So that's another palette to use. And then the last one, this is the one that has purple in it. And this is Futurism 3 Astro Pink. That's what the palette looks like. It's like magnetic. They're magnetic. That's super cool. Open it up, that's how it looks inside, and I was thinking maybe this purple right here or this blue too. Good Lord, these are good choices. Good choices. Thank you, Stacy, so much. Watch, I'm gonna mix up these shade protectors. And then I won't have the correct shade names. All right, I'm gonna open these all up and put them out in front of me. That way I can just dip in as I go and figure out what I'm gonna do. Give me a couple minutes, I'll be right back. I'm gonna give this some thought. Okay guys, I'm back. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do two different eye looks. So let's get into this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Futurism 4, and I'm going to use the yellow that's in there. And I'm just going to put that in the crease on this eye. I used my Milani concealer to prep my lids, and I just used my e.l.f. Flawless concealer brush to spread it all out. This is what the yellow looks like. And we're just going to put that in the crease. I'm just going to tap it, and then I'll blend it out. And then I think I'm going to put the orange in. I don't know. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. I hope all of you are having an amazing week. My weekend is just about to start, and I got my laundry going, so I don't have any laundry to do this weekend. I do have an appointment on Thursday. It's my heart appointment, my heart follow-up. I have to go in every year. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully everything goes well. It's really hard for me to do one eye at a time. I don't know why, but it is, because I just automatically want to start doing the same thing on the other eye. But I can't, because it would defeat the purpose of doing 2 different eye looks. I think I might go get my nails done this weekend too. I think it's time to get rid of the Valentine's Day stuff, considering tomorrow's March 1st. I'm thinking maybe we're gonna go with some St. Patty's Day nails. Yeah, hopefully I can go. Well, I went 3 weeks with these, so I can do the St. Patty's nails, and I won't have to get my nails done again. If I go Thursday before or after my appointment, then I won't have to worry about it. 17 days, that's not bad. I'll be able to make it. You know, there's so many times that I think of things that I want to talk to you guys about, and then like I draw a blank when I start filming. I need to find another brush to do that orange. I think I'm going to do the orange inside. What brush do I want to use? I think I'm going to use this brush right here. And I'm going to go into, this is the same palette that has the yellow, and that's the orange right there. It's got a little bit of kick up in the pan. I almost went to this eye, son of a crap. All right, now I'm just going to put the orange in the inner part of my eye, and then I think I'm going to do the red out here and just use the yellow as like a transition blending shade between the two. Just tapping this orange in here. Do you guys have any pet peeves? Like things that, like, I'm sure you guys do have pet peeves, things that really just get on your nerves. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves is people that chew with their, like, smack when they chew. It drives me crazy. There was one time, like years ago, I can't remember how many years ago it was, but I was having lunch, and there was this girl sitting right by me, and the amount of noise that came out of her while she was eating was literally so annoying that I got up, threw my food away, and went out and sat somewhere else, because it was just, I don't know why, it was just super frustrating to me. I just cannot stand it when people chew with their mouths open and chomp. It drives me nuts. Or like sometimes, well, like I had one person come in one time and she was chewing gum and she was snapping and cracking, and there's nothing. It's like when somebody goes through the drive-thru and they're texting on their phone, you know what I mean? That's kind of rude. Okay, I'm gonna go into the red now. At least I think it's a red. It looks like a red to me. It might just be a really deeper orange, but we're gonna go with it and we're gonna assume this is a red. And it's in the same palette that was with the orange. And I'm just gonna tap that on the outer here and kind of do it like a V. Kind of like a wing, I guess, a little bit. I should have used my e.l.f. eye tapes, but I didn't. So yeah, there's that. But you know, like when somebody is not paying attention, you know what I mean? And they're just, you know, why would they come in there and then they want you to pay attention to them and wait on them and help them, but they're not paying attention to you. Like, if you're counting out change to somebody, if you get mispaid, that's your own fault for not watching when they're giving you your change. I remember one time when I was in high school, I was at the donut shop. We used to go to the donut shop every morning before school, and we'd have coffee and donuts and stuff like that. And I bought a pack of cigarettes because that was one of the places that would sell cigarettes to me, even though I was not old enough to be buying them at that point. So I was buying a pack of cigarettes, and I gave her a $20 bill, and she gave me $20 and some change back. Back then, I wasn't so honest. And I was like, it's her own fault her till's gonna be short. Not my fault. She's the one that mispaid me. I wouldn't do that now. I would give them their change. I would give them their money back. I would say, I think that you paid me wrong. And I have. I've gotten paid incorrectly before and given them their money back. And then also another pet peeve is, for me, is people that don't have good work ethic. I'm gonna go back into that first brush. I'm not gonna put any more color on it, and I'm just gonna kind of blend the edges here to kind of get rid of that harshness. But I'm not, I mean, I don't know. I grew up with my parents always working. Like, I can remember my dad, he could even get, you know, tie one on the night before, and he would get up in the morning and go to work. And for me, I mean, I had kind of a hard time when I was in my early 20s, and I was working at McDonald's, and the boyfriend I had at the time, well, he wasn't a very good guy, and he would take my car and he wouldn't come home, and my attendance at work was terrible, to say the least. How are we looking? All right, now I think I'm gonna go on the other eye. What colors was I gonna do? Dun, 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 dun. We got yellow, orange, and red. Now we need to do green, blue, and purple. So I think I'm gonna use, sorry, notifications. Let me turn my phone off. I'm gonna go in with the green in that same palette that has these ones. It's the Futurism 4. It's just a pale green, and I think I'm gonna put that in the crease over here. And I'm just using this same brush I used the yellow on. I did color switch it off, and I'm just gonna tap it in here. But like, for me, it's just really important that, like, I hate being late. I cannot stand being late, especially for work, or if you're supposed to be picking somebody up or meeting somebody and you tell them a certain time. Like, when I was on a bowling league with my sister and her ex-husband, my younger sister that passed away, her, me, my ex-husband, and her ex-husband were all on a bowling league together. And I'm telling you guys, I'm color switching this brush off. I'm telling you guys, they were late every freaking week, man. It used to drive me crazy. Me and my ex would get there, we'd get our balls out, get our shoes on. I mean, and literally they would walk in when practice was just about over, because before league starts, you get to practice a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna go back into that other brush that I had. No, maybe I shouldn't. I'll pick a different one. Crap. No, I'm just gonna use that same one. I need it. I'm gonna color switch it off really good. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna go in with blue. Which blue do I want? I think I'm gonna go in with the blue that's in the Futurism 5, and it's a dark blue. Looks like that, and I'm gonna put it on the inner, and then I'm gonna put the purple on the outer part of my eye, and I'm just gonna tap this on. But they would literally walk in, be able to throw 2 practice balls, and then it was time to bowl. It was so annoying. I can't stand it when people are late. I mean, sometimes I don't mind, but like, I don't know. I guess it depends on the situation. My ex used to get mad at me all the time because I would take, like, he'd want to go do something and he would tell me, like, right when he wanted to leave. And it's like, well, you got to give me time to get ready. And then he would be sitting there and he would make me feel so rushed. And it's like, well, you're the one that waited till the last minute. You know what I mean? You got, if you want to go do something, you need to tell me so that I can be ready to do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's another thing, is not giving somebody a heads up, like doing the last minute thing. Like when Junior was little, I would get off work. My in-laws watched my son when I was younger. I was very lucky to have them. I'm going into the Futurism 3 and I'm using that really deep plummy purple color. And I'm going to put that on the outer portion of my eye here. But what was I saying? Sometimes I lose train of thought. Ooh, this is like really pigmented. Holy Moses. And I'm gonna make like a little kind of wing with it here. And I'm just using the same brush. I just color switched it off. But when my son was really young and my in-laws would watch him, and I was working days, when I would get off, I would be leaving to go pick him up, and I'd get to my in-laws' house and my ex-husband would be like, oh, we're doing this and we're doing that. And we were always like going and doing stuff and just leaving my son there. You know what I mean? And I never said anything to him, but at some points it would kind of bother me, you know, that we were, because I wanted to be with my son, you know. But then when my son got older and we could start like taking him with us, you know what I mean? He wasn't he was more of a toddler, you know, when he got a little bit older, when he was like 3 or 4, and we could actually, you know, really start doing things with him. We started taking him with us everywhere and going to the parks and going for walks and stuff like that. But I don't know. Pet peeves. What are your pet peeves? Tell me. I bet we might have some of the same pet peeves. I can't think about all of them right now, but those are my main ones. Loud chewers, people being late, and people not having a good work ethic. Drives me bonkers. Drives me bonkers. All right, how are we looking, guys? Now I gotta figure out what I want to do on my lid. I think I want to use that blue in the Futurism 3. This shimmer, oh my gosh, look at that. That's gorgeous. And then maybe we'll, on the other eye, maybe I'll just throw in a pink. I know it doesn't have a pink, but we can use a pink. And this one's in the Futurism 4. And that's what that one looks like. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna use that. And I'm just gonna use my finger to tap it on my lid. My son's being super loud right now, playing games with his friends on the computer. Today is 3 years since my older sister passed away. Her husband just called me a little bit ago. He messages me every once in a while to see how I'm doing, and he wanted to talk, so he called me and we talked for a few minutes, and he was like, I can't believe it's been 3 years already. And I'm like, I know, time flies. You know, it's been 3 years since she passed away, and it's been 7 years? 6 years since my younger sister passed away. Crazy to think that that time just went by so fast, you know what I mean? It like seems like forever ago, but it also seems like it was just yesterday, you know? It's like, where the freaking heck does the time go, you know? Like, slow down just a little bit. Although I am excited for summer. But I'll take a little bit more winter for time to slow down just a little bit. That's a really pretty color. Although I don't feel like it's This pink laid down a lot better than that blue did. Maybe if I use a wet brush, it'll lay down a little bit better. I'm gonna take this Beauty with Renee brush. I got these from Tiffany Wears T-shirts. And I'm gonna wet the brush a little bit. And then I'm gonna go back into this blue. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know, we're gonna try. Let's see how this goes. I guess some colors you can lay down with your finger and some colors you just need to use a wet brush. That's still not giving me what I want. It's like patchy. Dang it, I wish it was this. Maybe I'll use this other blue and put it on top of that. I'm gonna use this, what is it, Futurism 5, and use this blue in here and use the brush and put it on top of this and see if it lays down a little bit better. Oh yeah, that one's muy bueno, guys, muy bueno. I like this blue. Oh yeah. Yes, I'm gonna have to clean this up a little bit because it's getting glitter all over the place and it's looking a little messy, but that's all right. That is all right. We're just having fun playing in some makeup. You're not gonna see this till Wednesday, but today is Monday and I'm filming this, and tomorrow, Tuesday, is Fat Tuesday, and Kimmy's Boxes invited me to do a collab with her. If you guys have not seen that video, you should go check it out. There might be a surprise in store for you guys. All right, let me get another flat brush. I'm gonna use this one right here. This is from my Cherry palette, C-Color Cosmetics Cherry palette, and it's got a flat end and a fluffy end. I'm gonna use the flat end and go into that pink and just kind of tap it where I might have missed with my finger. I'm going to use this brush right here, the one that I used to lay down the transition shades, and I'm just going to kind of go over the edges a little bit and kind of blend this purple in with that blue a little bit and see if I can't make this look just a little bit better. I might have to lay some more purple down. I think I will. Okay guys, this is what we've got going on so far. Why is the shape of that looking so wonky? It's gonna drive me bonkers, guys. Let me get that blue. And I'm gonna try and fix this up just a little bit. I'm gonna have to clean that up a little bit. All right, I think I'm gonna use this black. What color is that? Lunar. It's Lunar. I'm gonna use an angled flat brush and I'm gonna get it wet because every time I use eyeshadow as a liner, well, not every time, but a lot of times I get shadow in my eyes, and I'm just gonna use this as a liner. I'm just putting it real close to my lash line, as close as I can. Tap it. I watched this movie the other night called St. Vincent because I was watching Dante James and he was talking about him and his sweetie were gonna watch a movie, St. Vincent, and on his vlog he came back on and he was talking about what a great movie it was, and it's on Netflix and it's got Bill Murray and Melissa McCarthy. You guys, if you have not seen that movie, I highly recommend that you watch it. It was funny, but also really touching. Like, it made me cry, but not like, I don't know, not in a sad way, in a, what's the word? In a touching way. It made me cry in a touching way. Such a good movie. If you guys have not seen it, I highly recommend that you do. I really do. And also, if you have seen it, comment down below and let me know what you thought about the movie. I need to get some new color switcher sponges. I think I might have some. I have to look around, but I should probably order some. All right, now, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to use another angled brush, and I'm going to go into Force Field. I think it's Force Field, which is that blue color that I used over here. And I'm just going to tap it on the lower lash line. I got an eyelash here that's trying to like, what the heck is it trying to do here? It's like, okay, that's gonna drive me crazy. All right, I'm color switching that off, and then I'm gonna go into this red color. What color is the red? Boss. It's Boss, and I'm gonna put that underneath this lash line. I've also been really getting into Euphoria, you guys. Do any of you watch Euphoria? I just watched the last episode and it kind of bums me out because now I have to wait till the next season. That's like when I was watching Orange is the New Black. I loved that freaking show. And when I first started watching it, there was already a couple seasons that were out. So I was binging it because I wanted to get caught up, right? You know, you're thinking you want to get caught up. I need to find, I think I'm going to use this brush right here. This is a Luxie brush. I can't freaking read it, you guys. All right, I'm going to go in with this orange color, and this is in the Futurism 5 palette. And this is the color Tron, and it's just a light orangey color. I'm just putting it on the tip here, and I'm going to kind of blend out this red with it. Orange is the New Black. So I binge watched it because I wanted to get caught up. You know what I mean? I started watching it and I was like, this is a really good show. And then I got all caught up on it. And I didn't realize how Netflix works. So you have to wait like almost a freaking year for the next season to come out. It's like, what? That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. I'm color switching this off, and I'm going to go into Digiteal, which is in the Futurism 5 palette, and it's just a lighter blue color. That's what it looks like. And I'm just going to blend this out a little bit. But I've heard that it's going to be a while before the next season of Euphoria comes out, and I'm just like, what? I don't, why do you gotta make me suffer and wait? All right, you guys, I'm gonna go off and I'm going to finish everything up, clean up my face makeup, and I'll come back with the final look, so don't go anywhere. Hey guys, welcome back, and the look is done. All right, so let's get into this. I'm gonna show you real quick what I used. I used the Kaleidos Futurism 5, which is this one right here. And the colors I used in here are, let me see. Let me hold it up like this. I'm gonna end up blinding you guys. Okay, so, wait a minute. I don't even know which way is right, you guys. So I used Digiteal right here. I used a little bit of Tron, and I also used this color right here, which is Force Field. Force Field. So I use this, and this out of this palette. I also use this blue, which is Tron. I think that one's Tron. Those are really pretty colors, you guys. All right, and then in the Futurism 4 palette, I used this green, which is Hologram. I used the yellow, which is Easter Egg. I used orange, which is Game Over, and then this red, which is Boss, and I also used this pink color, which is Level Up. I really like the pink color a lot. I think it laid down really good on my lid. And then the last palette I used is the Futurism 3 Astro Pink. And I used the color Light Year, which is this purple color right here. So pretty. And I used a little bit of that blue too, which is Stardust. It's a pretty blue. It didn't like lay down. It was patchy, so I had to go into that other blue. And then I also used the Lunar, which is the black in this palette, and I used that for liner on my top lash line. All right, then, okay, I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dark Side for tight line, which I had some on already from earlier, but I just kind of fixed it up a little bit. And then I used this Trace Loose, and this is in Accomplished, I think is the color. And I used this on the waterline. I used my ColourPop Act Natural Black to kind of fix up my lashes. I used my Jacqueline highlighter in Sparks. Such a pretty color. I just used that on the inner corner to kind of give it a little pop. I used my Benefit Cheek Leaders Pink Squad palette. I used a little bit of this to fix up my bronzer and a little bit of this to fix up my blush, and then I used this as a highlighter. Super pretty, right? I used it here and on my brow bone, my nose, and my Cupid's bow. And then for my lips, I used this Clean Color lip pencil in burgundy for lip liner. And then I used this e.l.f. lipstick. Can't read the color because it's too small on the bottom, but that's what it looks like. Super pretty. And then I just topped it off with this Zoeva lip gloss that I got in my, I think, January Bizy Beauty Store PR box. And then I just put my hair up. And then I used my Beauty Creations whiteout to make this little square right here. And then I went into all the colors in here to make the colors, and then I just put a little bit of the whiteout in the middle, and then I used the, let me find it. Which palette is it? It's this one right here. I used this silver color right here to kind of put in the middle, and then I also tapped it around on the white, and that is Wired. Wired. What do you guys think of the look? I think it's really neat. I love it. I think it came out good. And I love how this came out. I mean, it's not perfect, but super cute, right? Super cute. Fits the app really well. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for joining me for Get Ready With Me Wednesday. Thank you, Kat, for another week. Can't wait to do this again with you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. I can't wait to see your video. I love you so much, and I really do appreciate you doing these with me every week. It keeps me motivated, really does. And I know some of you guys that watch my videos don't have Instagram, so you don't get to see this stuff. So, and I had to do it tonight anyway, so I thought I would film it for Get Ready With Me Wednesday, so I can kind of be a little ahead. But with that being said, I love you guys all so very much. I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Stay safe, take care. Let me know down in the comments. Have you seen St. Vincent? Do you watch Euphoria? Are you a Euphoria fool like I am? I'm addicted. I'm addicted. Guilty pleasures, guilty pleasures. Which also, Naked and Afraid is on. So that's another guilty pleasure as well. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go. I love you all so very much. Tell me what you think of the look. How did I do? And I hope I will see you in my next video. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Bye, guys.